Alright, so we broke the governor on a surprise. Snapped off pretty fast. But we're going to use an epoxy, use JB Weld clear weld to put that back together. What do you want? He just got done rolling in dirt. He's all dirty. We need a bath now. He's had enough of me working on this zero turn. What do you want, David? You want to eat? No food? Whoa. No. Okay. Alright, we're out here with the John Deere Zero Turn, which runs but dies. And I want to blame fuel delivery. So right now I'm just going to run it with the fuel line disconnected to see if anything comes out of the fuel pump. It's pretty weak. I was moving this around earlier and nothing was coming out, and then stuff started to come out. I think there's a crack in this hose and it sucks air sometimes. So that's what I'm going to start with. Replacing the vacuum hose. And potentially replacing the fuel pump, but probably not. Might just be the hose. Alright, so we're back at the Zero Turn here. I'm blaming this gasket right here, that little gap for an intake leak. It's sucking in brake clean, and I can tell that that's an issue. And I think one of these intake ports was an issue too, so I'm hoping I have gaskets in here, but I'm going to put this together with a tiny amount of RTV in some issue or problem areas to hopefully eliminate them in the future. Alright, we're back working on the zero turn. We're going to finish this up, get the governor back on, get the blower housing back on, and try to get it up running and mow grass with it. Alright, come on, Vader. Gonna get the ramp set up. I think this is the last load for these. They're getting split. I actually turned them around because the other end was splitting, using that bracket to hold them together, and that they didn't last. Split just continued. Can't be bad because the truck runs fine. I'm moving over there, and then I'll be driving this. See if we got a charge in the zero turn. Battery died because I ran out of gas over here and cranked it, and didn't realize it was out of gas, so I just killed the battery. But there we go. That'll come back to life. I don't think the battery has a problem. I just cranked it too long last time I had it out. It's probably the last small engine thing I'll work on. Last thing I blasted, last engine thing. I gotta do one more wood thing, and then that's it for projects here in East Berlin. I better hop in. Hang on. Get back there. Go up there. Come on, go up there. There we go. Alright, we ain't gonna be long. Yeah, I think it could fire up quicker. I know it can. It has run better in the past. The tune-up will solve that. But check engine light came on, so let's see what that's all about. But it's a good truck. Not worried. I just drive it so much. It needs something. Needs some TLC once in a while. Alright. Alright, Vader. Hop out. Come on. Ah, good boy. All right, Vader, come on. All right, let's go get Vader. Fire the truck up. Let's go. Get her. Come on, Vader.